All right, we continue with the New Yorkers. We're live here on TV 35, 26 in New York and 31 Melbourne, Florida. Now, we have Vivian Kalinov.
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 What does it mean? Does it have any meaning to it at all?
Oh, for me, Kali is a Hindu goddess.
Okay.
And Nov, or Nova, is a star, and Nov means new in Bulgarian.
See how we learn things here all the day long?
Yes,
okay.
indeed.
Now, you are an actress, writer, and director.
Yes, indeed.
Where'd you get all this valuable knowledge from?
By working in the theater.
Oh, how long?
Since the age of 6.
Oh, really?
Indeed.
They put you to work?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
With great pleasure.
And where were you born?
I was born right here in New York City.
Okay. And you have a showbiz family or something then? Or
No.
Mama was a stage?
My mother was
A stage
a
mother?
potentially wonderful operatic singer. In fact, she was an operatic singer. Had she been out in front of the Met when they first arrived in this country, I have no doubt she'd be on stage
Really?
to this date. My parents are from Eastern Europe. She didn't speak English when she arrived, and she chose to have me instead of go to Italy and pursue an operatic
Do you have brothers
career.
and sisters?
I do indeed.
Okay. So now you decided to go out and be an actress.
Yes.
Wow. So what have you accomplished in all this? Oh, the neighborhood neighborhood playhouse.
Yes.
You have journalism.
Yes.
Art education, dramatic arts, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. You got quite a background, and you dance the tango.
Yes.
Do you have video of that?
Everybody,
I just like to see that. I think the tango is coming back.
it's wonderful.
Isn't that a hell of
It
a
is,
dance?
indeed.
A lot of fun.
Yes.
Do you go out and dance it often?
When I can.
Okay. So now, what are you working on right now? You have a film called Tar Nation. What's that about?
Tar Nation is a wonderful, award-winning feature film written and directed by my friend Jonathan Coet.
Mm-hmm.
It's an amazing story
About
his life. And I highly recommend it. It was playing here in New York recently at the Film Forum. It opened up at Lincoln Center. It has won great raves and reviews.
And what role did you play in that?
I'm in a flashback sequence of our student film days.
Okay. Then what does Tar Nation mean?
Well, down south, there's a saying like, what in tarnation, what in...
So just
maybe
it's
something
a
I
term.
can't say on TV right now.
You know,
but
what in tarnation are you
yes,
doing
what-
here?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, so it's like a thing. And then you have right down here, Late Coffee of...
And Oranges. Late Coffee and Oranges is a feature film by Pollen Picks, directed by Bunny Watts.
Yeah.
And we wrapped it up in Houston, Texas this past summer.
All right. What's that about?
It's about women and relationships.
And what happened to you?
Well, I'd invite you to come see the film.
Oh, come on.
But there's a tiny little clip here in the...
Oh, this is one of the clips in the clip?
Tiny little
Okay,
clip.
we'll get to that.
A few seconds.
And then Valley of the Roses.
Valley of the Roses is my labor of love. It's set in a rose garden in Sofia, which is the capital of Bulgaria.
Right.
And it's set in my grandmother's backyard in a rose garden, which comes to life by these mythological characters who are guiding a young woman on her spiritual journey to meet Baba Vanga, an aged wise woman, and help guide her to her true self.
All right. Now, you brought a clip. What's on the clip?
On the clip, it's a mix of various projects throughout the years. There's a clip from Valley. There's a clip from Tar Nation. There is
Oh, you
a
got
clip
them all
from
in,
Cut.
huh?
Just a few seconds here and
Yeah.
there. Pollen Picks and
We'll go from there.
Cut.
All right, let's take a look.
Something you love can cause you so much pain.
Insieme che la sorte t'assalta vento a mai. Insieme che egoism sorprendeva la puissance.
tied to a tree.
Indeed.
Why were you tied to a tree?
It was the metamorphosis stage. I was about to become a butterfly.
Oh, okay, whatever you say. All right. Now, where are you heading off to next? What's your next big project?
My
Finishing
next-
off this Valley of the Roses?
Well, I'm developing the second and third part of it. This past summer, I presented Sub Rosa, Visions from the Valley, and that is the second part of the journey. It's a journey through the underworld, and there's a parallel with the Persephone myth in that. I hope to return to Bulgaria at some point this year to do a little more research, and
You're going to actually film it in Bulgaria?
well, I would very much like to. I have my opening shot ready, and I'd like to be there the week of.
But the whole project's going to be filmed there? Or you're just going to just do?
This is a labor of love. This is my lifelong
This
project.
is the biggie.
This is it.
How are you going to shoot it, on film, or are you going to put
I'd
it
like
on
to
tape?
shoot it on film. Panavision would be great.
Oh yeah, right.
That's right.
Yeah.
In the Valley of the
God bless the
Roses.
lab, yeah.
The Valley of the Roses really does exist. It is a true valley in Bulgaria, which is known as the Land of the Roses, and they produce the world's most rose attar, which ounce per ounce is more precious than gold.
Really?
And every year in early June, this valley comes to life, and it's just an amazing, amazing
They
event.
sell their flowers all over the world, then? Or?
Yes. In fact,
Really?
France imports most of it and uses it as a base for their cosmetics, and it is truly something wonderful to behold.
How many acres? Must be thousands
Oh,
of acres.
it's for a
Huge.
tiny country. They yield good crops.
Just hope you don't have an allergy.
Oh, I don't.
Oh boy. Now, what's the dollar conversion in Bulgaria these days?
Well, they're about to join the European Union, and
Yeah.
so I was there in September. The dollar is not going very far, unfortunately,
No, because
these
it's
days.
changed right now.
It's about 2 to 1.
2 to 1.
Yes.
So would that help you finance your production then? I mean, because you'd have a better, you know. You're not too sold on the idea.
I want to work on developing the project first, and then I'll worry about the money later.
Oh, you're one of them.
Yes.
Okay. All right. No, I understand. So now, when you get done with this Valley of the Roses, is it going to be a feature, or is it going to
Yes,
be a
it'll
short?
be a feature film and
okay.
a live performance. I would like to go back to the days where we had festivals, where people had attention spans that would last
Oh,
more
yeah.
than 2 hours.
Right.
No offense, I understand myself.
Well,
It's
how long
difficult
you-
to
how
keep me
long
in a
you
chair.
plan- How long going to be? How long is this going to be?
Well, there were days where we would spend days, if not weeks, at the theater. And it's my goal to recreate an event that would pay homage to that.
Oh, okay. But I mean, the actual film that you're going to make will run how long? You've got planned? Endless? Don't tell me you're going to be another Andy Warhol. Did you ever see one of his films?
It'll be a feature-length
It's
film.
feature length.
Yes. For those that wish to attend the theater, I want to create an event, a festival.
Oh, out of it. So you haven't filmed it yet, but you're going to get it going
Yes.
and make a film out of it, and then
Yes.
world distribution then. Very good.
We'll see.
Well, we'll see where it goes. You know, you never know what some of the stuff that people make, where it all ends up. Okay, Vivian Kalinov.
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 Okay,
Yes.
very good. All right, thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
And we're going to continue with the New Yorkers. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.